Welcome back to another episode of Make Ineos Grenadiers Great Again, where we're trying to bring that good old British outfit back to their glory days, their Grand Tour winning days, which we've already managed to win one in our very first season. We managed to win the Giro, which, I'm blown away by, if I'm honest, that we managed to secure that. But Magnus Sheffield, we called it early. He's the kind of rider I keep saying theoretically could lead a Grand Tour team. He already has, so he is a Grand Tour leader in his own right, and a rider we don't need to look for now, really, which is excellent. We'll continue to develop him. Anyway, this episode is all about finishing off the national champs. We've got the road races to come, and also announcing our tour team, and then probably taking part in the first couple stages. Let's immediately jump forward to the first road race. All right, we have the Polish Championships up first with Mr. Kwiatkowski taking part. Now, he is a favorite. However, there's sprinters taking part, meaning it'll be very difficult for Kwiatkowski to get away. We'll do a quick sim of this one. Damn, he got second. It was Stanislaw, the fastman from Cofidis, taking out the win over Kwiatkowski. Damn, that's a shame. All right, we'll keep going forward. Who is up next? And it is Tobias Foss over in Norway now taking part next. And let's take a look. It's a bit of a hilly one. We got Leknesund, we've got Storn Millet at Tron, and Foss, all semi-favourites. Let's do another quick sim. Bugger. No results there to speak of. All right, who is up next? It is our British team up next. So we're going to have Pidcock. I want to say Tarling potentially, and drop someone like Connor Swift, I think. Or maybe even Luke Rowe, and we'll put Tarling and G in. And we will take part in this one. Take a quick look at the parcours. Typically, this is the GP Lincoln IRL, I believe, but I don't know that it is in game. I can't quite confirm there. But anyway, we're going to jump down to Folkestone. I don't know who we're necessarily riding for straight away. Maybe Pidcock. But yeah, we'll wait and see till we are on the road. All right, here we are at the British Championships, hoping to secure the famous, one of the most oldest, that's definitely a phrase, national championships in the world. We're hoping to secure some bands for either Pidcock, maybe G, who's in pretty good form himself, or another potential just random name to get out front. Now, we're going to probably send Ben Turner in the break. I think is not a terrible idea. Expect a bit of a reaction there. Looks like we already have got a few reacting immediately to that. Anyway, we'll whack him on effort 82 or relay 82 whilst the rest of our team make their way up to the front. And we'll jump forward briefly just whilst this kind of shakes itself. Right. Unfortunately for Ben Turner, he's not really being let go. So we're going to sit up now with him. Looks like it was FDJ and actually Chris Froome, who... Does he have any other teammates here, or does he just hate seeing an Ineos rider off the front? Oh no, they got quite a big team here. Okay, fair enough. I'm half tempted to send Ben Swift up the road next, I think. I do want someone in the breakaway. It's such a long race. It's going to be difficult to control. So yeah, we'll send Ben Swift up the road. Hopefully, he's allowed a little bit more leeway. We'll put him... Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's gone solo. Not exactly the best news, but that'll do. We'll jump everyone back down into the 40s on their effort, and we'll let Ben Swift kind of just chill out the front. All right, we're going to jump forward quite a ways now to the back half of this stage. All right, we've got a little move jumping off the front here. Two Visma riders, Smithson and Brennan. We've also got Fred Wright and Coifin and Birchall in that move as well. Looks like FDJ, EF, and Israel still have it under control, but yeah, pretty interesting move that one. We've got about 50k to go. Ben Swift will get swallowed up by that group, which is unfortunate. You know, he was hanging really. He was pretty much just hanging. That was all he could do. Going solo for so long, not the most ideal situation, but he'll jump in with that group. We'll put him on maintain. Actually, doesn't need to relay with him. He'll get some final drink bottles. We've got a minute 40 or eight or so to that group. So 40k to go. Could get a little bit interesting. We might organize a train pretty soon, but we'll jump forward one more lap. All right, here we go. We have a few riders really ramping the pace on the front. We've got our train form with Leo Hayter leading things at the moment. We have caught that breakaway. Connor Swift is going to try and grab Pidcock's wheel, I think, just to play a bit of a buffer role. G's coming through. Lost the wheel a little, but not the worst thing there. And yeah, not too bad. We've got 26k to go, so we might just jump forward. It's pretty much just same at the moment. We've got the team on the front looking very strong, but we're really going to need to turn the wicker up this final climb. All right, here we go. About to start the final climb. We got Leo Hayter doing his thing, going as hard as he can. Pickering is still here. Just taking a little quick look through. We'll hit pause for a minute. We've got Vernon, a fast finisher. Fred Wright, not really the fastest finisher. Hugh Carthy, pretty strong rider. Brennan, a semi-quick finisher. So at the moment, it's only realistically Vernon we need to worry about, which is good news. Although Stevie Williams can finish pretty quickly as well. But yeah, at the moment, it's looking pretty good. We got Hayter just done there, just literally at that moment, run out of steam. So we'll go with Connor Swift now on the front. We'll get Hayter out of the way. And we'll just keep going like this for now. We're on that final climb. Here we go. We'll ramp the pace a little bit more with Connor Swift being on the front. He's looking very strong. We'll take the gel with Hayter as well. Just watch some red bars there. Ben Turner's hurting a little, but not too much. We got the order right. I'm happy with this. Josh Tarling's starting to hurt. We might take the gel with him as well, but he should be okay. Connor Swift's still got plenty of yellow and red bar left. Only 92 left. Okay, so let's go big time here with Connor Swift around this final corner. Get a little bit of red bar back. Surge the pace again. Just take a quick look through. Vernon's floating around, so it might be time to go with Leo Hayter over the top. We'll sit up with Vernon, or we'll even try and grab Connor Swift's wheel with Ben Swift. No, sorry, other way around. We'll try and grab Ben Swift's wheel with Connor Swift, and we've got Leo Hayter now pulling on the front for us. Only 6k to go. We'll go a little bit deeper yet. There's only 27 left here. Our biggest challenger is Vernon, and now he's almost got our wheel, which is not exactly ideal, but it's not the worst thing either. We've got a little bit of a kicker to come, so it's time now to go and take the gel with everybody else. But it's time to go with Josh Tarling. We'll get Hayter out of the way, try and box people out as much as we can. Vernon's been, yeah, this is actually a really good role there that both the Swift boys are playing, actually. That's excellent, being able to box out Mr. Vernon as much as he can. Now we're going to launch the sprint with Ben Turner, swinging down and around this descent. He's got a bit of a lead, actually. We've got G to go next. Swinging off the wheel there. Excellent. Come on, Pidcock. You're going to have to go as well. Hopefully, you can keep Vernon. Oh, it's going to be Blackmore. No, it's going to be Pidcock. It is. Yes, it's going to be Pidcock taking his first ever British Road Championships. He has been a cyclocross and mountain bike champion before. But yeah, first Road British Championships for Mr. Pidcock. And it is the stripes back to the team for another season. All right, there he is, taking out the British National Championships, Mr. Pidcock. Love to see it. And he'll get to take those into the tour. Surprise, surprise, he'll be in the tour team. All right, let's get to the next one. And it is Mr. Kim Haduk over in Germany. We're going to quick sim this one, see how he goes. He's in good form. And it's a 13th for him. Phil Borhaus winds back the clock. Well, not really. He's only 29 years of age, but he has been a German champion before and is again. Love to see it. And who is up next? We've got Theodore Storm, our youngster, the Danish rider. It's pancake flat, so don't expect too much from him, but let's see how he goes. Bugger, it's only 58th for him in the end, but yeah, good outing for him. Casper Asgreen does the double and is a road race and TT champion. Next up, we got our Spaniards over in Ubeda to Basel, I guess, yeah, saying those names right. It's mountainous, so definitely a chance for Carlos Rodriguez to get himself a jersey ahead of his big dance in France. All right, here we are in Mr. Sunny Spain. We've got the Rodriguez brothers here, Oscar and Carlos. We're going to have Oscar protecting Carlos, although not on the best day, -3, but we're still going to go all in for him. Marc Soler, definitely a rider we need to watch out for. Castrovello coming through. Omar Frail as well, another very strong climber on our team. He's a rider I kind of want to send in the breakaway though. We'll see if he's allowed. Looks like Soler himself is actually going to ride him back. Who do UAE have? Yeah, Ayuso and Arrieta, probably two riders that they're going to try and get up for the win, particularly Ayuso, I reckon. Lander as well is here, so very strong teams here. Omar's already been caught and come back into the peloton, so yeah, not much luck there. We're going to probably have to just sit and hope, I guess. Maybe we'll stick someone on the front sooner rather than later. But anyway, we're going to jump forward till the action kicks off. Right, Omar Frail's done a nice job keeping it all in check, but no, usual PCM24 stuff, no help. Not really what would typically happen. UAE, Movistar, IRL would definitely be helping. But yeah, we got Omar still doing an excellent job. He's absolutely emptying the tank into this second last time up the final climb. Thankfully, we still got Castrovello and Oscar Rodriguez looking pretty strong. I have been getting Castrovello to do biddens though. We might have to wait to the top of the next climb before he does so again. These two have been doing an excellent job out front though. The two youngsters on Conti teams. Looks like Esparez is not stoked with his compatriot though. And here goes two big riders. Carlos Verona, a very strong rider, and Martin trying to attack Bilbao, though. Now, that is a name we need to concern ourselves with. We're going to grab Castrovello's wheel and then Carlos Rodriguez's wheel. We're going to switch ourselves onto effort 83 for now, just to nullify those attacks. And yeah, that is all pretty well good. We'll just sit on maintain for the time being. I feel pretty confident with this position. It's okay for now. Got a lot of the Movistar team floating about. I'm guessing Enrique Mas is feeling really good wherever he is. There's Lescano, another rider to probably concern ourselves with. We might just flick effort back on for Oscar Rodriguez just to make sure we don't get ourselves too distanced here. Looks like Carlos got a bit stuck in the wheels there, but not much to concern ourselves with. And we are starting the final descent. Might have to get... Oscar, sorry, to go grab some bottles just for the minute. We'll get Castrovello to protect Carlos, and we'll jump forward briefly. All right, here we go. About to start the final climb. We've got our three riders in a train ready to go. Oh, the pace is really hot though. 91, not even doing it. Looks like Arrieta is absolutely lighting it up at the moment. We'll take the gel with our other two. Oscar Rodriguez has taken it as deep as he can at the moment. We'll go to 99 now that he's run out of red bar. Just watch our riders behind. Arrieta's fully blown up. Canal's there. Bilbao's floating around. Harada as well. Izagira's there. Soler's trying to come up alongside our squad at the moment. Not quite doing it. Lander's there. It might be time to go now with Castrovello though. Oscar Rodriguez can try and grab Carlos's wheel. Try and play that buffer role if he can. Looks like not many people can do much about this pace. I'm a little bit concerned though. I'd like to get away, but that ain't going to happen really from this position. Although we're in a strong spot, but yeah, we definitely need a bit of an uphill kick to do anything. We're going to go as deep as we can with Castrovello, just through this final 1K to go spot here. Launch the sprint. No one's coming around just yet. Oh, there goes Marc Soler. So we'll have to go with Oscar Rodriguez. It's going to be, though, Marc Soler. Too good on his timing. Carlos is going to have to settle for second place, unfortunately. But yeah, Marc Soler takes a Spanish jersey into the tour. And there he is, the UAE man, securing a Spanish jersey. And here we go, Thymen Arensman, who's unfortunately a bit unwell at the moment, taking part in the Netherlands, the Dutch Nationals, and he gets second. Bugger, Dylan van Baal besting him on the day, a former Dutch champion in his own right. But yeah, not a bad result for Arensman. Not bad at all. Next up, we've got the Italians taking part. We'll take part with everybody. It's a hilly one. Let's see how we go. Damn, Ciccone takes out an Italian championship. Love to see that for him. He hasn't won one before, and that's the beautiful tricolor heading off to Lidl track. And that is it for our national champions. Well, at least we got one. Not the best results all around, but we did get one road race. We got 2 or 3 TTs. So, yeah, not our best outing, but it's really all eyes on what's coming up next, the Tour de France. All right, before we jump into the tour, just want to recap the difficulty we play on, because I did see someone claim I play on normal. We play on extreme, so yeah, can't really be much harder than that. But anyway, there you go. That's what we're playing on. Prove it as well. Save changes. Well, I've always been playing on extreme, but yeah, doesn't get harder than that. And here we go. Now, there's some pre-selected riders like Ben Turner, who probably will take part. But Carlos Rodriguez is the rider we're centering ourselves around. The 23-year-old potentially could win the young rider over Remco. That's going to be the biggest contender for that one. Maybe Jorgensen as well. I don't think he took part in the Giro. Yeah, no, he did. I've got that completely wrong. That was the main rider we're up against. Rivera's going to be a great ally as well. We're definitely going to take Rivera. Thymen Arensman thankfully recovered from his illness and he is in great shape. Same for Pidcock, the newly crowned British champion. He could do a sneaky, you know. I'm not going to discredit him for a GC too early. That's the way we'll put that for him. Jonathan Navarez, who IRL is off to UAE. Sad to see him leaving Ineos, but definitely a rider we're going to try and keep, and he will join the tour squad. And Filippo Ganna, definitely coming along, such a good ally on the flats. And our elder statesman of the peloton, Mr. G, will also be here. He might play a role, as in go for GC, or he might play support cast for Carlos. We'll just have to play it by ear as we go out our way or roundabouts the different stages and, you know, kind of see what shapes itself as we go along. Anyway, we've got the first stage here from Florence to Rimini. I didn't realize the tour started in Italy this year. I thought it started in the Basque country. Anyway, this one in game, we're starting in Italy, in Florence, and we're going to Rimini. I do absolutely love the Tuscany region in Italy. It's a place I'd love to live one day. So I'm going to suss the scenes in the game and see that we can't pick up an early yellow jersey for one of our riders.
With climbs coming one after the other throughout the day will put the riders under constant pressure. Only the strongest will be able to try their luck in an attempt to finish alone.
Alrighty, there we go. Bit of a short but good intro, I guess. Very hard stage, this one. We've got Navarez and we've got Pidcock. Now, these are riders that could win this stage. Navarez, a quick finisher, and Pidcock, a very strong climber, and also a good finisher in his own right. Going to be a very interesting stage. One, I've got an eye on for Carlos to not lose time. Shout out to Sharkman. Don't know how to say his surname now. But yeah, really the big one is not lose time for G or Carlos Rodriguez. And same for Pidcock, you know. I kind of wouldn't mind sneaky trying to get him up for the stage, but we'll see how it shakes out. We'll jump forward whilst the rest of the team get himself up to the front of the peloton, because start of tour stages, if you don't know, if you've never watched a tour stage or if you've never raced or anything like that, just beyond chaotic. Best way to put it. Everyone and anyone wants to get that breakaway because there's a fair chance it could go. A fair chance it could go. But yeah, anyway, we'll jump forward whilst we get the rest of the team organised. All right, all the teams organised. At the moment, we're just protecting G and Carlos because really, for us, it's all about trying to win the GC. Well, I don't know about win it. Beating Pogacar, beating Vingegaard, Going to be very hard orders, and that's something we haven't quite recapped just yet either. Who is taking part? So we've got Remco here, former road world champion, dual Olympic champion IRL, world TT champion, extraordinaire of everything and anything. This young guy, he could win this year's tour. Very much so, and might win the 2025 tour. Then we've got Jonas Vingegaard in the game. Didn't go through his big accident, so definitely a very scary rider. We got Jaspers here for the sprints. Did they take Mr. Vanderpoel? Yes, they did. That is a very scary team. That is right there for the sprints at least. They're going to be very, very hard to beat. We got Milan here as well to duel with Jasper. We've got the big man. We've got Pogacar, the current world champion IRL, and those stats are very scary to take up against. He has Yao Almeida, who'd be a leader on our team. Juan Ayuso, who'd maybe be a leader on our team. Pavel Sivakov, Marc Soler, the Spanish road race champion, newly crowned. Adam Yates definitely would be a leader on our team. Mark Hirschi, the new Swiss champion, or just crowned again. He's been Swiss champion for a few times now. Primos is here, and he is the Slovakian, or am I getting that region wrong? I hope not. The Slovakian road race champion. So he beat Pogacar. That is the big news. And a very strong team with him as well. Vlasov, Zwihov, Sharkman, Muse, Martinez, Jai, Alotti. A very strong team. One we're familiar with thanks to their Albert career. Enrique Mas is here, David Gadu, Roman Gregor, Majuas, Martinez, a rider we'll keep an eye on, the young, small French climber. Simon Yates is here, Felix Gau, Richard Carapaz. Yeah, it's one hell of a cast at this year's tour, that is for damn sure. With that, we're going to knock off the pace with our team. We'll just sit back. Look, we're not the team to win the tour, but we do want to get ourselves onto a podium result if we can manage to get ourselves a little sneaky good few results. We'll just keep jumping forward here. But yeah, I'll just give you guys a little bit of an update. I've been on a bit of a running journey as of late. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to document that. I know everyone knows around here that I'm more of a cyclist, or was. I did do a couple of my Zwift streams. I still have a Zwift setup. I did stream that a little bit and did a couple of videos of that. Let me know if you'd like to see that a little bit more, because I'm still doing that a lot. Just because I've decided to do running doesn't mean I'm gonna not do the Zwift stuff. It's good for cross training anyway. But yeah, let me know if you'd like me to document my running. I'm someone who has always struggled to be consistent with it, I guess. It's been a difficult one for me. If you don't know as well, I stopped cycling because of a knee injury. So yeah, running and knee injuries don't like each other, but I've gone through really good rehab, so it should be okay. But yeah, let me know if you would like to know more about that. Anyway, back to the action here. We've got those three riders out front who we haven't quite shown who's in there, but it is Cavenagh, the former French road race champion, Nelson Oliveira, the former Portuguese road race champion, and Soup as well from Total Energies. All right, we're going to jump forward to those razor sharp climbs in the back half of this stage. Oh, interesting moment here. I'm going to get Pidcock to sneaky onto the front and try and get these points. I might even attack with him quickly just to get him out front. He can go back to effort. I know that's going to cause a reaction by a few people behind, but just because everyone got dropped from that group in front. So this is a great chance just to grab a couple points into that classification. We'll sit up completely with him straight away. And we're going to go back to here. We'll get Aronsman to grab some drink bottles, and we'll let Pidcock get back to the peloton. It's too far to go till the next KOM to bother staying out here. Oh, Udebrooks again with another crash. That is 2 crashes already for him. I hope he's not too hurt. Yeah, he seems to be back on the bike, the young Belgian. Big talent, this guy. He's going to be someone IRL, that is for damn sure. But yeah, he should maybe make his way back. We'll see. But yeah, in this game, not having the best of luck at the moment. All right, we'll keep jumping forward. All right, there's 1 point on offer. Fourth is still up for available, and we've grabbed that quickly with Pidcock. Another cheeky move from the Albert School. If you don't know, jump across to my Albert Angle Pro career if you haven't already. We like to pull those moves with him all the time. Anyway, we've got 65k to go, so we'll jump forward to these final 3 climbs. Here we go. We got the first of the final 3 to go. There's only 2 riders out front. It's another Cat 2, so it's a good chance for Pidcock to maybe score himself some more points. Although it looks like the peloton has really woken up here. Even Jonathan Milan is working for Liddell Trek, so they're motivated to get things back. Our team is riding all nice in position, so we won't get caught out by any splits. Pidcock is riding right at the front, so we might just pop him on effort quickly as we go under that K to go to the top of the climb banner. We're not far off Bettiol, but anyway, Pidcock goes across the top and he slips in some more points. That is another 2 for Pidcock on the KOM front. I'm just kind of playing it by ear here, might be able to in the later weeks slip him into a breakaway and try and actually go for the KOM, but yeah, just trying to keep our cards open, be a bit creative with the tour team this year. All right, here we go. Back on to the next climb, the Cat 3 now. There's actually going to be a point on offer, but main thing, just don't want to get ourselves on the wrong side of any split. So we'll move everyone up onto an 86 effort, which allows them to use red bar just to keep in the front half of the peloton. I'm not going to worry about this one with Pidcock unless it looks likely that we can get even more points. Ooh, Roman Bar that day, though. That is an interesting move. He did IRL win the first stage and the first yellow jersey. So very interesting move there from him. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, across the the penultimate climb of the day, and things are looking likely to head to a big sprint. There is a beautiful Italian village in the background. Oh, God, I love this area of the world. It's so, yeah, just very nice. All right, here we go. I can see the next climb in front of us. She looks vicious, that's for sure. Some razor sharp bends to it. And we've got 32k to go. For us, we're just still sitting back. That's the game plan. Carlos Rodriguez looking very fresh. Same as G, actually. Both looking really strong at the minute. Pidcock's still running very, very high. Just taking a look at Navarre's stamina as well as Garner's. Now, Garner could potentially have a sniff at this stage when 77 sprint on him. And we're almost up and over this final climb. So things are looking pretty good here. There's only one rider out front. Still Roman Bardet. Pidcock thinking cheeky maybe might do it. Maybe not though. We've got Vlasov, the Russian. That's a very cool kit. The Russian road race champion there. He takes the final points and he's going to go on with that actually. He's going to keep attacking there. We've got quite a few riders interested in chasing that down. We've got the Italian road race champion Ciccone, Spanish road race champion Salah interested as well. Pidcock riding very high. He does love a dangerous descent. So, of course, he's going to ride as far forward as he can. And there is only 66 remaining in this peloton. All of the Ineos Grenadiers are up here. So this is terrific news. We do need to think about this final sprint. Now I'm going to go for Garner. I think that's the move. We'll go with Navarez after that, then Pidcock as the third lead out man there. I'm going to have to use our 2 GC guys if I really want to go for this. I think if I really want the early yellow, we'll go with G, Rodriguez, and then I think Ben Turner, very good on the flats. Arensman as well, very good time trialist, do not forget. And then Brendan Riviera as our first man. We'll put energy gel on for him, and he'll just have to wait till we get on the flats to really launch the pace. Although he's not quite doing it yet for us, but I'm sure he will. We've caught Roman Bardet now. Pogacar hit the front. So he was trying to get off the front, actually. He's still leading things. I don't know who that's for unless they've got Milano here. Maybe they do. I don't recall seeing him in their team though. So that is Just a bizarre move from Pogacar. But anyway, we've got ourselves organised. There's 92 riders. Some riders managed to get their way back into the peloton on that final descent. We're going to knock the pace off briefly with Rivera just to try and take things as deep as we possibly can into this finale. Let's do a quick stock take around us. So there's Chicone, there's Pogacar, there's Buitrago, Rodriguez, Ayuso, Soler, Mads Pedersen. Okay, so there's the first sprinter we need to worry about. And he's sitting a little bit of the ways back. So it might be time to go with Rivera, try and catch him out as much as we possibly can. Roglic is floating around as well. And yeah, that's really about it to report on. So let's now go with Arensman. Rivera is Dunsky. Get him out of the way. Let's have a look and see where Mads is. He's still sitting a bit of the ways back. That is good news. Arensman is just about done. So we'll go with Ben Turner over the top. There's 6K left. We'll take the gel now with the rest of the lead out crew. Arensman is in potential blocking out a few too many of our guys. I see Mads still sitting a little bit too far back. Ben Turner's taken us under the 5K to go banner. Carlos Rodriguez is next up to keep things going. Ben Turner's going to need to get out of the way, but yeah, great job on the lead out. I see Skillmos are trying to move up. We'll flick Carlos now onto the back of the train. We'll keep going with G. I just don't want him to run out of legs and get dropped from the group. There we go. Dutch the lead out done with G. It's time to go with Pidcock. It's now time to go with Navarez. We've kind of timed this pretty well. We're going to go off Garner now. Yao Almeida going well. Tiberi, I don't think Garner's going to do it. I think it's going to be Tiberi to take the early yellow jersey. It is the Italian from Bahrain, victorious, beating Yao Almeida. Skillmos are riding very well. Garner across the line in third. Carlos Rodriguez riding really well for fourth. Aaron Baru snuck through there. G as well finished up there. There's time gains on the road. Pogacar, I think, only just managed to nip across. I see Remco. There's Jonas. Okay. Well, let's jump ahead to this result sheet. Things are going to be really interesting. All right, Tiberi takes an early stage win in the yellow jersey. 4 seconds again in the end for him. That is not a bad result. And there he is, an early yellow jersey. He might hold on to that for quite some time. A very good climber. Nelson Oliveira does take the first KOM of this year's tour over Remy Kavanagh. And you can see Pidcock down there, 6 points. So yeah, he's definitely given us the option to have a sneaky go for this jersey. Tiberi also takes the first green jersey. Yao Almeida will wear that one tomorrow. Garner sneaks through for third. Again, a sneaky one we maybe could take a look at for Garner if he is allowed to get in some breakaways. Tiberi, the young rider, early leader. Carlos Rodriguez in third, Pidcock in fourth for that one. And UAE take the lead in the team class over us in second, 4 seconds back. All right, looking down that final result sheet. So yeah, Pogacar did sneak through, but it is 21 seconds there, 27 seconds to Remco. Jonas at 52. I love that. So that is probably about the best start we could have hoped for. Maybe a yellow jersey would have been terrific, but also it would have come with the weight of the yellow jersey. And again, if you don't know much about cycling, the weight of yellow jersey is a lot. Like you have to basically lead the whole tour, as ride the front and everything. It's yeah, she comes with a lot of weight. Anyway, here we go. We got the first selection for World Championships as well. So we'll have to swing over to the national team tab. And let's take a look. It is in Zurich, like it was IRL. So this one's correct. Pogacar winning this one. We're going to have to take our best hill climbers. So Pidcock, Stevie Williams, Teo, Simon Yates, Adam Yates, Ben Tullet, Joseph Blackmore, Ben Turner, Ethan Hayter, Glarg, Onley. I'm going to agree with all those. G, I'm going to sneak in there. And I want some strong flat riders like Josh Tarling. I think Fred Wright is a terrific shout. And maybe Connor Swift as well. All right, now we've got to look at our TT. Now, it is a little bit hilly, so something we need to factor in. Although Josh Tarling, hard to ignore, same as G. Our three others, I think Fred Wright is a great shout. My bias would love to select Hater, but I'm going to take Simon Yates for that one. And if you don't know already, we have selected. Oh, we got one more available. Sorry. We will take Ethan Hayter as the final. We have selected our Euro team as well. It's Josh Tarling, G, Fred Wright, Ethan Hayter. We got more riders for this. Oh no, it's the road race. Of course. It is mostly flats. We are taking some of our Cobble Classic specialists as well. Our TT team is very similar. Josh Tarling, G, Fred Wright, Teo, and Ethan Hayter instead of Simon Yates there. We got DePlus back in action. He's fully healed. Love to see it. He might give the Volta a crack, I think. We'll put it on his agenda. Aaron's been fully recovered, as we already know, and some prize money rolled in. Biggest was 3,600 from the British Championships by the looks of it. Florian Vermesh has increased in cost. So apparently he's a rider on the want right now, 25 years of age, and I can see why. That Cobble, yeah, pretty attractive, pretty appealing. He'll stay on our list though, that's for damn sure. We kept a little bit in buffer for these reasons. I knew some riders might tick up. All right, let's keep moving forward. Here we go, stage 2 from Casanetico to Bologna. Very good region this one. We're going to save this one for next episode, but it's another one of those. A few of our team might have a sneaky look at the stage, but it's also, again, this is the power of the Ineos team, I think. It's a different team to the Team Sky Days, but it's a really strong team for these kind of stages, like really punchy stages. It'll do very well on. So it's another stage we might be able to get some time gains over Remco and co. Maybe not Pogacar, but certainly maybe Jonas again. And we're going to need those buffers on those guys if we want to get our riders into the top 5. Maybe that top 3 could be on the cards. Things are looking good. All right, guys, that is it for this episode. Join us next time when we tackle more of the tour. We'll get at least 4 or 5 stages in next time. Peace out, guys. Catch you next time.